United USA 2020 and beyond. And Bill Cosby gets his conviction overturned and gets out in less than 3 years.
Cosby's sex assault conviction. They did that earlier today after finding an agreement with a previous prosecutor prevented him from being charged in the case. This is just in, and we're working to get you more information. But here's what we know. Cosby served more than 2 years of a 3 to 10 year sentence at a state prison in Collegeville. He had vowed to serve all 10 years rather than acknowledge any remorse over the 2004 encounter with his accuser, Andrea Constant, you'll remember. In fact, just a month ago, we learned that he was not attending classes that he was supposed to be attending in prison, and so he was not eligible for parole because he was not following the rules. We're working to find out, with this overturned case, his conviction, we're working to find out how early he could be released from that prison in Collegeville. We do have an NBC 10 crew on the way to that prison, but right now, Pennsylvania's highest court has overturned Bill Cosby's sex assault conviction after finding an agreement with a previous prosecutor in Montgomery County, we told you that the whole time, prevented him from being charged in this case because it was an agreement that they would not move forward with that kind of a prosecution.
What the hell is going on here? This kind of reminds me of O.J. Simpson, man. You know, it's just, you know, it reminds me of anybody who is rich and famous. It's like they can get away with just about anything. Like if you're connected, sometimes it's not even what you know. Sometimes it's who you know. Sometimes it just comes back to how much money you have, even if you're not famous. And scumbags like this. I mean, the guy was supposed to do 3 to 10 years, right? He gets out in less than 3 years. Doesn't even do the 3. The one chick that had accused him, that was the one case that went forward. And then they're saying, oh, it's overturned, and he's out. But what's really, really crazy about the whole situation is the fact that he's been doing this since, what, the 70s, like the 80s? And he's got the same MO, right? He would roofie a chick, put some shit in her drink, right? She'd be incapacitated, and then the chick would wake up confused, not knowing what the hell happened, and then her pants would be undone, or blouse, or whatever. I mean, there's a special place in hell for people like this, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's my constitutional right to be able to say that. So I don't give a damn what any of y'all think. I would say that most of the world would agree with me on this, that this guy's a total POS. He didn't have any remorse whatsoever, and obviously didn't even cooperate with the counseling classes. I mean, when you go to jail and you go to prison, right? Say for whatever your charge is. Say you got charged with drug conviction or assault or violence charges. You take the anger management class, you take the drug and alcohol classes. On good behavior, you also work in the cafeteria. They usually cut your sentence. Depending on, in county, for example, they'll give you what's called a 2-for-1. When you're in prison, there's still other parts of stipulations that go along with your the release of your sentence. As far as your terms and conditions of your parole, probation, whatever it is, there are ways to get out of prison sooner, right? They'll say, well, here's the minimum you're going to do, and here's the max you're going to do. He didn't even do his minimum sentence. This really pisses me off. Guys like him get away with stuff like this. Let me know if you agree. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think about this. All right.